Hello, welcome to LittleBigArt Studio, and in this episode thought I'd show you something a little bit different after yesterday's episode. I'm not going to stream today. I'm going to go back to the old format because I noticed on the playback bits of audio were missing, chunks were cut out, it skipped about all over the place, so I apologise for that. That's internet issues and such forth. So what we're going to do today is show you how to create a breathing sack boy. You'll be working with one of these. An emitter! Dun, 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 which everyone thinks is possibly the worst thing you can do. What I use is cotton wool, but we need to create our cotton wool to be fairly small. Oh. I seem to be emitting it. That's the problem. I don't want to be emitting it. I don't want to be doing that. I want to get cotton wool and adjust it. I did that a little bit back to front. So find your cotton wool, not doll bits theme. Oh, here we go. It was on theme already. Right, so we want it about yay big. So it's a big bit of breath, I know. Turn it down a bit, make it a bit smaller. Okay, put that on it. You want it to rise up, so simple mover and fairly slow movement up, so I'd say about 2.5%, 2%, that'll do, speed of 2, sorry. You will also need a physics tweaker, because you don't want it to bump into Sackboy, so you're going to turn collisions off. So now Sackboy will be able to walk through, and you want it to look slightly transparent, like breath would be. So let's go to 30%, and you want that at 0. So now, if we go to, there we go, you have a subtle bit of breath. You can practice, tweak it a bit more if you want it to be a bit more pronounced. So let's do 45% actually, and see how that looks. Yeah, it looks a bit better, doesn't it? Let's go 60. That's better. Yeah, there you go. Quite nice. Okay, so that's what's going to happen when it appears. And so we capture that object. You can just capture it straight from the emitter, because there is that option, but I prefer to put it into Poppet, because then if I need to do any more work to it, I can pull it out at that stage and then tweak it. So now we want to work out where Sackboy's mouth will be in relation to this. And that is an easier way of doing it. You could just put it on to Sackboy direct with the lovely broadcast chip, which I think we'll do that technique because it's going to be a little bit easier, because then we now have Sackboy, see? He will have it on him. And we'll emit, find the emitters in our bag, and we'll emit we'll emit this, and we'll emit it slightly in front, like that. You can obviously fiddle about and get in the perfect place, and we want it to emit want to last for about a couple of seconds. When it get it to emit, we want to get a kind of breath. So to destroy oldest when no expand, and we want it to fade, so it looks a bit more realistic. Visible in play mode, this isn't relevant. Sounds, yeah, no, not worried about that really. Max emitted, well, you can go to 100, destroy, and go there like that. But you can have it on timer if you like. I mean, that's basic. Let's have a look. Oh, basic breath. Very simple, but it's the little effects like this that are going to add more frequency of 2 seconds. Perhaps we want to change that to 2 seconds and frequency down to 0.7. But what you could do is have it so when the sack boy moves, he breathes faster. So speed that up, come into your tools bag, get a selector, set it to 2, port 1 into there, port 2 into there. Get the torpedoes into the port to blow up the Death Star. Right. Point 1. So whenever Sackboy moves, or perhaps you want to have it so he exerts himself a bit more. So 1 or... I know the Sackboy runs, so let's put 2. So when he's running, moving fairly. 1.5. I'm undecided. So okay, it will detect when Sackboy moves and it will change to that one, but we want it to change back when he stops moving. That's easily done with a NOT gate. So when this is not emitting a signal, it will select output 1. Et voila. So now, okay, he's breathing really fast, and he's so perhaps we want that as the running one, and perhaps we just want it 1.2. And I'm noticing he's emitting from his belly button, so I'll move it up a bit. And this Sackboy is right. Obviously, if you tweak it, it'll just get perfect. But yeah, that's roughly. It's little effects like this that add to the level and make it look a bit better, a bit more enjoyable. So that's a very simple idea. You can make it so he makes a exhale sound at the same time. That's very easy. Just hook up a timer to each of the emitters and set it to emit once. But yeah, there we go. We now have a fully breathing Sackboy. It's alive. So something very simple. Very, very simple. Copy that logic. Name it because it appears as a blank space. I apologise, I've been playing on the PS3 as well, so kind of used to that keyboard. There we go, breath. Job done. And then you can put that into a level and it'll look very nice. So I was working on something last night, so I'll quickly show you that. Oh, the discovery of a volume switch on my headset has changed everything. So let's go in here, edit. This is something I was just fiddling with last night. I'll probably develop. It's very similar to lots of other things I do in the style, but I've got a few ideas of what I can do for it. Just as a little one-off level. It's a bit so as you can see, I've got logic set up in here already. So let's just drop breath in, pretty much where the player spawns. There we go. So now, if we change to play mode, we should get Sackboy appearing and breathing. And zoom into Sackboy. Oh, hey! And he's breathing. So there's a nice little simple effect for you to put into your levels. Adds a little bit more depth. Like in my Egypt level, I did all those bits falling down. Right, I will now also show you something that I quickly put in last night. Let's turn music off first in play mode. Let's That's blowing a storm out there. That sounds great. So turn music off. Where is it? Right. Because I know this level had lots of music in, so we'll turn that off. So we don't have any issues there. But this is something I put on. I put a picture on Twitter last night and said, should I develop this further? And I had quite a good response. So I was very pleased about that. So I just thought I'd quickly show you at the end of this level what it's like. And then it gets stuck in the glue. Excellent. Ooh, sticker panel material appearing before the effect. Naughty, naughty. Get changed for the occasion. Go back to my normal Sackboy costume. Can't find him now. Disappeared. That's Bruce Lee. There we go. So I wanted to put all these effects in here. Also when you walk across the top. It'd be very much like the original Factory of No Tomorrow, really. In look, style and feel. Ah, that was good. Classic. So yeah, that. Oh, come on. What are you doing, Sackboy? You're temporarily inconveniencing me. There we go. Go. I'm gonna add more in, I think, like more stickers and things. Whee! And add a bit more in, make it look slightly cooler. And this is about as far as I've got. There you go, the bare bones of the level. So I will say goodbye. Thanks for watching, and hope you found that useful. That shows you how to add a nice little effect into your level, and this shows you more effects in levels where I've used emitters and such like reacting to the player as they move through areas. But yeah, we'll show you more stuff like that and how to make the environment even more interactive, so it doesn't just feel very stale and solid that you're just moving through an area that not much is happening in. Always something to keep you, to excite the senses. Anyway, I'll see you next episode, and have a good one. Bye!